Hello everyone, it's Esther here again. Probably so here. Alright, so I'm just here to just say that you aren't just created for creation's sake. So what that means that you weren't just created to come to this world as a baby, eat infant food, grow up, go through the developmental stages, and then get to adulthood, start making money, become wealthy, enjoy the money, get to old age, or before getting to old age, work towards transferring the money you've made so far to your offsprings, and then get old and then you die. No, that is not it. That is not it at all. That wasn't why you were created. You weren't just created to come here and live a soft life and chop life, the chop life gang, and then you go, oh no, it doesn't work that way. You were created for a purpose, It's amazing that everything God created isn't a waste. There's a function to every single thing He created. You see, from the sand to the water, to the sea, to the rain, to the trees, to the birds, to the fish, to every single thing, humans that He created, there is a purpose behind all of this creation. They were created to meet a need. So if you're thinking that God just created you to come enjoy, yes, I understand, don't get me wrong. Of course, I'm here for the redemption package as well. As a child of God, I am entitled to the redemption package. But that is not it. Yes, once I attain salvation, I am entitled to all that God, has entitled to enjoy what God, has created for me, and the promises attached to being a child of God. But that is not just it. I am here, I am created not just for myself and not just to live a life. I wasn't created to live a life for me. I was created to live a life for God and for others. All things, of course, in Revelation, all things were created for His pleasure. So you are created for God's pleasure. You are created for God's pleasure. You are created to carry out God's agenda. You are not created here for nothing sick, but for something tangible. Lives, worship, genuine relationship with God. You were created to the ministry of reconciliation, to reconcile men to God. You were created to worship God genuinely with all of your heart, all of your mind, to bless God with everything within you, your body, your spirit, your soul. So never for once think that there is no purpose behind your creation. There is definitely a purpose behind your creation. You just need to sit with God and discover it. What it is that you're passionate about is not just limited to what you're passionate about, but also seeking the face of God, because there's a place of meeting needs with what you're passionate about, but just sit in the presence of God and seek His face out as to what am I meant to be doing? What was I created? Of course, there's a general purpose for every believer, every child of God, which is to reconcile men to God. But everyone has a specific, a unique way as to reach that assignment, as to carry out the assignment. That is what you should be seeking. That is what you should be seeking. So you could reconcile men to God by going out to preach the word. But there's still, specific ways in which you can do that. Sit with God, talk to people you look up to, your spiritual leaders, your mentors that you look up to, Also, the place of service in the house of God is not underrated. It is very, very paramount. Very, very paramount. The place of service in the house of God. So always remember that you were created to meet a need. Have a wonderful day.